Question 1. Which graphic companies do you like most? Answer. Name some of the famous companies that you idolize. Tell about some of the best creations they have given. Give reason of your liking. Also add that you see yourself in the same competition. Be precise and confident. Question 2. How to organize layers as in Photoshop? Answer. For example, you create a ball in first layer and then in second layer you create the background. But you should lock all the layers and unlock the layer which you are working, because unlocked layers will be active always. Active means, if you want to drag the ball, background layers also will be affected. Question 3. Describe Smart Object in Adobe Photoshop. Answer. Photoshop CS2 introduces a new type of layer called a Smart Object layer. Smart objects are a little like symbols in Illustrator. Smart objects can consist of pixel-based content or vector-based content, like an Illustrator drawing placed in a Photoshop document. With smart objects, you can make multiple copies of a single object and all copies will be updated when one of the copies is edited, but you can still apply layer styles and adjustment layers to the individual smart objects without affecting all copies, which provides for a lot of flexibility. Pixel-based smart objects also remember their original size and can be transformed multiple times without loss. Question 4. List the benefits of Photoshop Elements 13. Answer. It's easier than ever to sync your mobile photos with Elements to free up memory on your phone and do fun transformations. Or sync your Elements photos with your mobile, so you can access any memory anywhere. Reimagine black and white photos with new guided edits. Make a single color pop against a B&W background. Create hybrids of color and B&W, and more. Photo remixes and mashups are easy. Just pull something out of one photo, pop it into another, and the color and lighting blend for a realistic looking scene. Get great crops for great compositions. Elements suggests 4 different options. You just pick your favorite. Put a cool twist on your Facebook page by blending your profile and cover photos. Question 5. How you can organize layers in Photoshop? Answer. A layers shows a picture or image. To organize layers in Photoshop, place various images in separate layers. Lock the unused layers and unlock the layers which are in use. When 2 or more layers need to be changed, unlock the layers. Question 6. How to select an exact color to match? Answer. To sample the color as foreground color, we use the eyedropper tool. Select the foreground color square. Use the paint bucket tool or brush tool for covering the area. You can also use clone stamp tool. Now use the key Alt+ and click where you want the color from and hold down the mouse button to cover up the area. Question 7. Define lasso tools in Adobe Photoshop and name them. Answer. With lasso tools, precise area of an image can be selected. Just by tracing the selection outlines, the areas are selected. Simple lasso tool, polygonal lasso tool, magnetic lasso tool. Question 8. How to reduce noise in an image in Adobe Photoshop? Answer. Reduce noise option is helpful to reduce the color and luminance effect in the image. To reduce the noise in an image, you have to go in a menu bar, select a filter menu, and in that you will see an option for noise. Again, clicking on it, it will show other option including reducing noise. Question 9. Can a person use bamboo tablet in Photoshop? If yes, then how? Answer. Yes, you can use bamboo tablet in Photoshop. After installing the bamboo tablet software, open the software. Once done, the next step is to configure the 4 hotkeys of bamboo tablet with the help of the software available in tablet. Create a new document and open the Photoshop. You can now have Photoshop with a bamboo tablet. Question 10. Can you please explain difference between PSB, Photoshop Big, and PSD, Photoshop Document? Answer. Both are file formats to store digital images. There is very less difference between PSB and PSD. What they differ is how they are stored and used. PSD is a default extension for Photoshop files and it can support the file size of 30,000 by 30,000 pixels, while for creating big documents documents or large image.psb file format is used, and it can save an image size up to 300,000 by 300,000 pixels. Question 11. What is the mean of resizing images and what are the parameters to change the size of the picture? Answer. To suit a particular purpose of the application, resizing of the images is done. The parameters to change the size of image are type of image or picture, size of pixels, background resolution. Question 12. How to resize the image in Photoshop? Answer. To resize the image in Photoshop, you have to go into menu bar. Under menu bar you will find an option, Image Size. On clicking that option, it will open a dialog box, by which you can adjust the size of the image. Question 13. Why should one use Photoshop Elements? 13. Answer. Want to bring out the best in their photos. Enjoy taking photos of family, friends, and activities in their lives. Need an easy way to organize and quickly find their photos. Want to get their mobile photos onto their computer. Want to have access to their Elements photos on the web and on their smartphone and tablet. Like to do things to their photos such as remove people or objects, move objects around, and just make them look better. Like to express themselves creatively through their photos. Want an easy way to share their photos with others. Want to create personal photo keepsakes. Question 14. Define swatches palettes in Adobe Photoshop. Answer. Photoshop provides two palettes for selecting color, swatch palettes, color palettes. Some specific colors can be used without remembering the numeric color values. Also, colors can be extracted from an available image. Default swatches and custom swatches are also an additional option for the users. Question 15. Explain difference between the Photoshop Elements, Photoshop and Photoshop Lightroom software. Answer. Photoshop Elements is designed for everyday consumers who are just getting started with photo editing and want an easy way to organize, transform, create, and share their photos on their computers or while on the go, from their mobile devices. Photoshop Lightroom addresses the workflow needs of professional and advanced amateur photographers, enabling them to import, process, organize, and showcase large volumes of digital photographs. Photoshop is the professional standard for creating compelling images, designs, 3D artwork, and videos.